I'm really glad to have everybody here with us tonight. And everybody that is here on this live call is going to actually qualify for our silver and gold, or our silver giveaway at the end of this month. This is from Silver and Gold Solutions. This is from me personally to you, and just my way of appreciating you for taking the time to watch this presentation. Now we're going to get right into things, and I do have a PowerPoint that I want to share. But like I do with all my my presentations, I got the sun coming in here. So like I like to do with all my presentations, I like to give everybody my contact information right away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the chat my email address, so you can reach out to me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. And this is the best way to get a hold of me. That's the one email address that's not inundated with junk mail. And I'm not sure what's going on with my blinds here. Sorry. So if you have any questions during the presentation that you might, if we're going to have a Q&A session here at the end, but then also if you're unable to get your questions answered, or if you think of something after the presentation, or if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube or Rumble or wherever you're watching it, you can still reach out to me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org, and I will get back to you as quickly as possible, because this is an informational presentation. It's a lot of stuff that when it was shared with me back in 2.5 years ago now, this is information was shared with me, and I made the decision at that point to share this with as many people as possible, because to me it was some really eye-opening information. It's like one of those things that you don't know what you know until somebody teaches you it. So it's one of these things where this is something that should be taught in our formal education system growing up, but for myself and as well as my sons, it wasn't taught in school. And this is something that it's valuable information to know, and it's something that can really make an impact on how you save for your future moving forward. So this is something that I'm really pleased to share with everybody. And so what I want to also do is, because of I do have some right off the bat, I do have some special giveaways. So to qualify for this the drawing, just send me an email at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org, and the Silver and Gold Solutions is all spelled out together, and then .org, and then just let me know that you saw the replay or you were on the live event, and give me your contact information. That way I can enter you in the drawing, and that way when I have a way to get a hold of you. But then also I will have a special giveaway on this drawing, this presentation tonight. So anybody that pops in here, you will be eligible for that. And what I want to do is I'm going to put some links in the chat, because I do have some bonuses to give away right away for those people that are tuning in. First and foremost, if you haven't downloaded this yet, this is a free ebook. This is something that I had created and had printed out. Okay, it's an actual book itself. And it's like, if you wanted me to mail you a copy of this, you could just send me an email and say, hey, Rick, here's my mailing address. If you can ship one out to you, I'll ship it out to you free of cost. No charge involved there. And I can actually do that globally. So as long as, I know it could get kind of expensive that way, but yeah, I'm able to ship it out to you. Okay, if you would actually like a hard physical copy of that. Or if not, you can click that link there, and you'll get your digital download. And there's also a special bonus included in it. So I'm not going to tell you what that is, but I will have a special bonus for everybody here that's on this call after I do my short video presentation I'm going to get with here in a minute. But then also here, I want to share this with you. In the second link here in the chat this is a complimentary travel membership. And regardless of how you've booked your travel in the past, even if it's like for a weekend getaway, whether it's a car rental or it's a hotel stay or in activities, that's one thing that people don't think of is, in different areas, when you're visiting places, there's different activities that you could do, and there's discounts that's included in this complimentary travel membership. And what I'm going to do here is real quick, I'm just going to pull this up before I get even further. I want to show everybody what this looks like, because it's 100% free for you to use, and it'll actually save you an additional 50% off of up to an additional 50% off of any online retail prices. And that's why I want to share this with real quick, so you can see what it looks like, because a lot of people that I've shared this with, they haven't created their membership. I'm like, first off, it's going to save you time, because I'll show you here right now. Okay. All right. So I guess I don't need that. Okay. So this is what it looks like when you, I guess you can't see the Zoom the bar on there. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you create your free travel membership. It doesn't cost you anything. All you need to do is put your name and email address in there, and you'll have this active. And what it's going to do, it's your iHub Travel, and they have partnered with a company called Arivia. And it's the reason why they're able to offer such great pricing is because they're a closed booking door agent. So they don't have to compete with all the Travelocities, Hotwires, Expedias. And one thing I want to point out too is, which a lot of people do not know, is that all those travel companies are owned by two entities. That's why all their prices are real close, and they're only allowed to offer savings up to a certain amount in order to be able to share those hotels. And if they get caught offering something cheaper, then they're not able to promote that hotel anymore. So that's why all the pricing when you look online is actually similar. Okay, so what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to do this. Let's do Las Vegas. Let's go Las Vegas Strip. And we're going to check in. Let's go Friday tomorrow. We're going to check out on Monday. 1 room, 2 adults. So what's cool about this is it's going to show you all the hotels that are in the area. Why is this not working? Hello. Let's see, 1 room, 2 adults. Let me change it. 1 room. Oh, there we go. It was just slow. Okay. So this is what happens. It's gonna do this where it's going to be doing the search. And what's really nice about this is it actually pulls up your the competition's prices, which is going to save you time in itself, because that way you don't have to go to Travelocity and Expedia and all that way and see if you're actually getting a good price for this. But it also shows you what your savings are. Okay, so like in this case here, this one here, the Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino. So you get up to, this is 55% off. So this one here, 43%. So the public price is $609, and the total tax that you would pay is $345. So you're saving $264. This one here is saving $200. Total is $200. So you're saving $249. And then when it says compare public prices, this pulls up what Expedia hotels. These are what the best prices that they're showing, whether it's the room size or whatever. There's usually a little bit of a difference. And same with this one here. So you can compare public prices. And what it'll do is out of the top 6 here, this is the best price that if you did numerous searches between them all, this would be the best price. So it'll actually show you. And if you went into a separate browser and typed in the same location, everything, it would pull up these prices. So it's kind of cool. So it's 100% free for everybody to use. And I encourage you to use it because it's going to, whoops, I hit the wrong button. Stop share. Okay. So that's why I encourage everybody to use it. It will definitely save you some time and some money. And that's the main thing. And then you can actually do it. And you can do this for hotels, car rentals, activities. And it does save you some money on flights, although there's a small margin of discounts that airlines can give. So that you may not necessarily see a huge difference in that, but definitely on hotels and car rentals. So that's a free bonus for everybody here. And then the Join Rhino here. I cannot stress this enough. I've been following RhinoStreet is a free local search engine, okay? And with the free local search engine, it encompasses a 20-mile radius of your exact location. So if I want to search for somebody, say in Chicago, and here I'm in Galena and I'm like 160 miles away, I would not be able to look up a business there. But if I did a search for, say, silver and gold in Galena, it's going to pull up my business here because it's doing a 20-mile radius within my exact location. Now, like if somebody was coming from out of town or something, like say they were coming from Chicago to Galena and they wanted to find out, where is Work Smarter for you, or where is Silver and Gold Solutions, or where can I find out how to save in silver and gold? And they put in the key search words that I have in there, it'll pull up my business, okay? And it's free to use. But what's really, 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 I encourage everybody to do this is there is when you create your free profile, and the only stipulation you have to really is you put in the information that you want shared, but you have to have a website that it goes to. Now, if you're not a small business owner, or have something that you want to share with other people as far as like a business, you can still do this for just your personal information. Like if you wanted to have just your name show up in the search result, you could put that in and then link it to your Facebook URL or your LinkedIn URL. So something like that, like Twitter even, or whatever, Instagram or something. So as long as it has an end URL to connect your search words with you, that's all you need, plus your zip code. Okay, so that way anybody coming into the zip code that you're in, they're going to find you. And RhinoStreet was created by a gentleman by the name of Anthony Calzoni. He's really been working on this actually for, I think, since 2017, I believe. But it first went public in October of last year, and it's free for you to create your account and register your business or your name. on there, and you get to choose which keywords you want. And there's no advertising on that platform. Okay, so large companies like the chain companies, like like pizza places, like you have Domino's and Pizza Hut and all those, they're not allowed to advertise on there, or even like big corporations like Walmart or Target or Amazon, because it's designed for the small business owner, the local communities, to bring recognition to the local communities. And so they show up and search it results locally. But the bonus too, when you create your free profile, you get $100 Rhino Bucks. Now, Rhino Bucks coincides with RhinoStreet, and it's something that the owner, Anthony, created in order to, it's worth right now. You get 100 Rhino Bucks, but Rhino Bucks, I believe, is at around 240. So that's a $240 bonus that you get. And there is a waiting period before you can actually cash it out, because they don't want people just creating the account and then just taking the money and running. Although there's no the stipulations is that they're just trying to hit a certain level of liquidity. Okay, and that they're expecting that by sometime this fall. So it's free money is what you're getting just to create your profile and be a member of RhinoStreet. And eventually it will be it's a global thing. So regardless of where you're at in the entire world, you can create your free account and have access to this. So that's that. And then because the company that I'm talking about this evening is 7K. Now this was introduced to me back in December of 2020. And since then I've been a member of 7K because it was really some life-changing information. But the cherry on top with being able to save incrementally monthly in silver or gold, if they do offer platinum, but in their monthly auto savers, they have silver and gold options for you to choose from, is you incrementally save to build wealth. And that's what building wealth is. Not instantaneous unless you win the lottery or something like that, or somebody leaves you a lot of money or something. But that's what a lot of the misconception is in today's social media world. Everybody is so focused on the here and now. What can I get in the next day or two? Well, yeah, that's important to a lot of people. But when you're building wealth, it's something that you do over the course of time. And with what I'm going to share with this video presentation is, the importance of saving even a little bit over the course of time. And when you see it in black and white, what it's done over the years, it is really amazing. Okay. And there is an option that 7K has where you can incrementally and fractionally buy gold and silver. Like if you wanted to buy $1 worth of gold, you could do that. Okay. Or $1 worth of silver, and just slowly build it up. Like if you only had X amount of dollars per month that you wanted to save, you could do that. There is a membership with 7K, but the benefits and everything that you use is well worth every penny of it. Okay. And I'll get to that here in a moment. Because with 7K, there is an opportunity for you to earn passively. Okay. So I have to have this income disclosure statement there because, I don't want people, getting the impression that if you join, you're going to instantly, or if you create a membership, that you're instantaneously going to make money. No, because it requires effort. And there's most people that join 7K are just doing it to, save over the course of time and have, build for their future. Okay. And I'll actually show you something which is kind of cool. Let me just show you this real quick. I'll get into the PowerPoint. Okay. So let's see what I want. There we go. Whoops. Took me all the way to, sorry about this. It took me all the way to the beginning. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Okay. So building wealth is in saving incrementally. Okay. As far as silver and gold. Now, this is something that, when you look at the grand scheme of things, okay, I'm going to show you this real quick. Everything that we do in life there's a purpose behind it. There's a why. Why do we do everything that we do? Why do we work? Why do we go to work? Why do we try to make money? It's for having a better life for ourselves, or, having a roof over our heads, having food, and having a better future for our kids and grandkids, or even ourselves during retirement. But this is my why. This is my my two sons, Rick and Ryan. And this is my oldest granddaughter, Izzy, and my youngest, Amelia, and then my future step-grandson, Liam. And then this is Ryan on his graduation. So he graduated high school a couple of years ago. And for his graduation gift, I gave him a 0.5 gram graded gold coin. And it's a Miss Liberty coin. So there's a limited edition coin. But how many people give their kids gold or silver on their graduation? Now, this is something to think about that. It is something that's going to build over the course of time, and it's going to have its value. Okay, but this is something that was a really unique gift, and I'm going to fast forward to this one. By the way, this is the ebook that you can download. Let me see if I've got it here. Uh-oh, where's my picture of Ryan? Hang on one second here. Let's see. Escape. Oops. My PowerPoint is not pulling up the way I wanted it to. So when I shared that with Ryan, okay, on his graduation, he went on to create his own 7K membership. And I do have a picture here, but I'm not sure where it's at. I'll look forward to while I'm showing the video. But he took it upon himself to start doing the autosaver and getting one graded silver coin every month. Okay, so a graded coin looks like this. Okay, it's it's not too. There we go. It's this is a American Silver Eagle, and this is the U.S. State Series from 7K. Now it's a limited edition run of 7,777, but he started collecting these monthly. And over the course of a year and a half time, that's the picture I want to show you, is just doing this monthly, doing that incremental amount. He's building wealth, and it's something that I'm really proud of him. And my oldest son Rick is doing the same thing. I just don't have a picture of him with his collection. But this is something that if it was shared with me back when I graduated high school, my future would be a lot different right now. Okay, but it's just building that wealth over the course of time. That's what's important. So what I want to do is I'm going to jump to the PowerPoint here, and with this out of the way. Okay. Bear with me. There we go. Okay. Why does it keep doing that? Okay. Sorry about this, folks. Okay. So at the beginning of this presentation, there's a gentleman, the gentleman that's going to let him do the talking for a little bit here so I can catch a breather. His name is Zach Davis. Okay. He's one of the co-founders of 7K, and they have a really, really nice presentation where they go over the value of the US dollar, the history of money a little bit. And it's not like something where it's going to be boring. This is really eye-opening information. But at the beginning of the video, it does have the income disclosure statement that they read. But so just kind of take everything in. And while you're watching the presentation, if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat and I will answer them as I see them. And then also I'll see if I can find that picture of Ryan in the meantime. But what I want to do is get this going. And, this is something that if you have teenage sons or daughters or kids in high school or even grandkids or family, friends of your family or something, have them watch this. This is really, very valuable information. It can really make a difference long term. And I'm just, take the information for what it's worth, but I would highly encourage everybody to have their son or daughter or even your neighbor's kids or whatever watch it if you want, okay? Because it's really valuable and something that everybody should know, and you'll definitely get some value from this video here. So let's go ahead and play this, and I'm going to take myself off the screen here in a moment, and that way you can concentrate on the video. And then if you have any questions, like I said, go ahead and put them in the chat. And here's Zach.
Purchasing precious metals, bullion, coins, and collectibles involves risk. We strongly encourage you to exercise due diligence and properly educate yourself prior to purchasing precious metals. The information presented in 7K's wealth strategies is not to be considered tax or financial advice. We encourage you to seek appropriate professional advice regarding the tax and financial implications of buying, owning, or selling precious metals. Price and future value of precious metals is based on many factors, including but not limited to market and economic conditions. Past performance of precious metals is no guarantee of future performance or future value. Do you feel like you're working harder for your money just to get by? Not just you. Millions of families around the world are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, as of 2017, 44% of Americans said they couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense if it popped up. So what's happening? Take a look at some of the major staples in our lives today and how much more they have increased in cost from the year 2000 to 2018. Water and sewage up 133%, car insurance up 97%, and the list goes on. This isn't even counting the 2021 inflation numbers that are the highest since 1982. We're all feeling it, but why is it happening? It's not that things are necessarily costing more to make or service, it's that the fiat currency used to buy the goods is becoming worth less. As you can see, when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, a dollar was worth, well, a dollar. Because of some government decisions such as going off of the gold standard and increased money printing, the purchasing power over time was dropped to less than 5 cents on the dollar compared to 1913. Now, this isn't anything new, unfortunately. There's a long list of countries where this exact same thing has happened, including Germany, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and most recently Venezuela. In each case, they have attempted to print themselves out of their version of a financial crisis. The playbook is being passed around the world, and the result is always the same. If you look at the M1 currency supply chart, it will give you a good indication of what result we could be headed for in the United States. The M1 currency supply is just a way of showing how much printed money is in the hands of the citizens in a country. It is a direct link to the printing of fiat currency. As you can see, the US made a drastic decision related to the COVID-19 pandemic in the year 2020 and decided to go on an even more massive printing spree. As we have seen throughout history, more printing means more inflation, which means it takes more fiat currency to purchase the things that we need to live. So how are we supposed to protect ourselves from what seems to be a runaway trade? There is a secret that government institutions, banks, and wealthy families have used for ages. It's called sound money. Don't worry, it's just a fancy name for gold and silver. Gold and silver have proven to maintain its buying power throughout history, no matter what happens to fiat currencies around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. In 1965, 1 ounce of silver and $1 had equal purchasing power. You could have used either 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 to purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. If you would have had the same 2,500 ounces of silver in 2020, you could have purchased 2 brand new Mustangs. But $2,500 could barely even cover the down payment to get one. The same is proven true in the housing market. The average home cost in 2001 was $169,000, or 626 ounces of gold. In 2021, you could have taken less gold and purchased 3 homes, even though the average home cost in dollars almost doubled. The list goes on and shows how gold and silver is one of the best ways to play defense against fiat currencies that always decrease in value over time. There are usually a couple things that happen, though, when individuals find out about the value of sound money. First, questions. What should I buy? Who should I trust? How much does it take to get started? And do I need to be an expert to win? The second thing that happens is a discovery of things like mixed advice on what to buy, scammers, high minimums, and people selling inventory they don't actually have, and much, much more, which all cause more questions and a general mistrust, leading them to never ever get started. Maybe this sounds familiar, but we believe things just shouldn't be that hard. We believe that every family deserves a real chance to get ahead of the game, not only now, but forever. Really, our goal is to help you get started on a path that will help you create a true legacy for generations to come. So who are we? We are 7K, a community of people on a mission to help each other create financial independence, preserve wealth, and create an exceptional life through both good and bad economic times. 7K was founded in 2016 by these 4 individuals with over 100 years of combined business experience. They all have different skill sets and strengths, but all share the same values and belief in helping the average family get ahead. Together, they set out to create a vehicle for people to find more hope and less stress. That vehicle is now a membership, much like Amazon Prime, Spotify, Hulu, or countless other companies that also have a membership, but much more powerful. With a 7K membership, one of the easiest ways to start is by grabbing a little bullion. Bullion is non-collectible gold and silver. Non-collectible gold or silver is a great way to shore up the defensive side of your wealth portfolio. 7K makes it easy. They carry physical gold and silver in different forms. They only sell the things they have in inventory. You won't find minimums or maximums, period. You can literally start with $1 if that's your current budget. And one of the coolest things is the 7K has made transacting in gold and silver possible again. It makes it easy for you to create and execute a good defensive strategy. But there isn't a good sports team in history that has won a championship on defense alone. Just like that, you will also need a very good offensive strategy. That offensive strategy can be found inside of collectibles. The collectible market has proven to be a robust way for wealthy families around the world to not only protect, but also grow their wealth, and more importantly, their legacy. A collectible usually has to be rare or low mintage, has to have unique or artistic designs, great story, or have historic significance. So if you look at the paper this amazing Spider-Man comic book from 1962 is printed on, it's only worth a couple of dollars. In 2021, this comic book sold for a record $3.6 million. The person or family that bought this book was not buying the paper. They were buying the emotion, art, rarity, story, and other things they found valuable about this book. In fact, most wealthy families that are playing the collectibles game are doing it not only for their financial protection or gain, but also to preserve their family legacy. If you look at the top 5 places wealthy families turned in order to protect and grow their wealth during the financial crisis of 2008, you will see that 3 of the 5 things are collectible in some way. And the other 2? Sound money. Unfortunately, not many families have an extra million or 2 laying around to buy high-end collectibles, nor would they even know where to start. But 7K is bridging the gap so that the average family can start playing the game with rare, unique, but also affordable collectibles through modern coins. In 2004, a coin called Tiffany Art No. 1 hit the market for about $90. Now, $90 doesn't seem unreasonable for the average family to scrape together in order to add this incredible coin to their wealth portfolio. Today, though, if you wanted to go buy this same coin, it would cost you at least $8,000. But the metal in the coin is only worth roughly $50 today. The additional value in the coin is due to the rarity, story, beauty, or whatever else a potential buyer finds to be valuable. That is the added leverage or offense collectibles can add to a wealth portfolio. You can see here just a few more examples of the same thing play out in other coins. Modern collector coins have a very good track record over the last 20 to 30 years of being a powerful tool inside of the offense of a well-rounded wealth strategy. 7K not only offers some of the best coins from around the world, but also designs and mints its own coins, giving 7K members exclusive or first access. 7K also makes adding cool, unique, and rare collectible coins extremely easy through one of the most powerful member benefits called the autosaver. The autosaver program takes all of the thinking out of collecting and leverages the experts at 7K to send you a rare and exclusive collectible coin every single month. It is truly a set it and forget it, zero discipline approach to automate your collectible asset stacking. You will just need to choose one of the options you like best and watch them show up at your door every month. There are other ways you can also take your stacking to the next level, though, with your own shopping cart called 7K Selected and also special sales called Coin Drops. 7K provides many ways to win with collectible gold and silver. As you can see here, Eddie Spears has spent very little time to get a massive head start making sure a wealth legacy comes from him. All the same, Chris Latin Sr. says he collects both bullion and collector coins, and you can see he has built a very nice stack. He even claims it is now one of his most valued possessions because of what it will mean for him and his family in the future. Gold and silver are not only effective, but can also be super fun. But 7K is much more than just a gold and silver company. Their focus is to help in any way possible you build a legacy that you feel is important. As you dig into the membership of 7K, you will find many different member benefits to help you build that legacy from many different angles. Each could be an important tool in your financial strategy to reduce the stress of the current economy and add more hope for the future. Although you will have plenty of support early on to help you get started in your journey with precious metals, being a proficient and educated buyer is an important component to hitting your new goals. The buyer certification training will help you find what type of buyer you might be, what goals you might have based on what is important to you, also what type of defensive strategy you might want to set up for yourself. The collector certification will help you move towards a winning offensive strategy, teaching you all you need to know about the ins and outs of the collectible coin world, what types you might be interested in, and also some expert tips from a world-renowned coin expert. As you dig into collectibles more, you will also find the power of collections, and inevitably, you'll be searching for a coin to complete a certain series or set that isn't for sale on the first-hand market. The next member benefit helps solve that problem of where you might find that coin. along with other problems that were previously obvious in the collectible coin market. Stack and Sell is a complete and robust marketplace that values authenticity. Now you can easily buy graded collectible coins from other collectors without worry. It also features the world's first inventory system for collectors where you can track what coins you have and what their current values are. Collecting gold and silver is fun, but 7K believes it should also power your lifestyle. Putting a value on memories made around the world is actually priceless. With a 7K membership, you can choose to travel around the world on the company-sponsored trips. Any member can choose to go, and usually at a discount from market rate. There are also other 7K getaway trips where you can spend time with the founders, the executive team, and those can be won through contests. With 7K, you really can create a robust lifestyle using the power of gold and silver and all that the membership has to offer. But remember the initial problem that most people have of not being able to cover the $400 emergency expense? 7K has a way to help that too. Simply by sharing the 7K message, you will earn points across 2 teams, and 7K will thank you by sending you $500 once each team reaches 500 points. This can happen once or as many times as you choose by how often you successfully share the message and refer new customers. And the best part is when you earn enough points and a payment is triggered, 7K will drop it directly into what's called your Sound Money wallet. The Sound Money wallet is the most robust digital wallet today that deals with cash, gold, and silver. You can power your entire gold and silver strategy through this wallet. So as you can see, not only can you fund the wallet from any referral money generated, also from a bank account and even crypto wallets. You can purchase physical gold and silver in all forms, as well as digital gold and silver that is 100% backed by physical metals. Sound Money Wallet is also the first wallet of its kind that will allow you to send gold and silver or cash to other members for free. Earning a little extra money for sharing is super nice, but there are some people that love sharing that message so much that they want more potential. New levels of referral income can be unlocked by ranking up, from associate at $500 all the way up to presidential gold at $12,500 per week. Each new rank carries with it the potential for increased income. 7K truly is on a mission to help the average person build not only a strategy for their future wealth, but also a true legacy long into the future. There's a mantra here at 7K that the 7K community lives by, and some of it may resonate with you. We see things differently. They say stop, we say go. They strive for mediocrity, we are obsessed with significance. They said we couldn't do it, so we did it anyway. We build leaders, teachers, and entrepreneurs that create generational wealth, transform families, bring hope to the helpless, and significance to the successful. We are the believers. After seeing this information, the question is, where do you stand? How would you feel having a little more control over your financial legacy. How would your life be different if you had more time and money to do the things that you enjoy with the people you love? Our guess is that something you heard today made sense. Now, if that's true, don't wait any longer to start building your family legacy through one of the most powerful vehicles available today. Go ahead and pick up which membership is going to fit you best. If you're just looking to be a customer and start stacking assets for the 7K membership, the standard is an awesome option. For only $199 for the 1-year membership, it has plenty of benefits to move you in the right direction. But if you know you want to earn some extra income through sharing the 7K message, the premium is definitely the right choice. The premium comes with a worry-free approach to know that you have full access to all the benefits. There is peace in knowing that whatever your goals are, you won't have to worry about if the premium has what it takes to get you there. Now, it's valued at over $1,500. It will only take you $499 to get started. So thank you for taking the time to see why 7K might be a fit for you. But before you go, just take a note of where you might fall. Most people fall into one of 3 categories, and please take a note of where you might fit. 1 is to grab a membership and start stacking. 2 is to grab a membership and share the message. Take a nice little side gig with some extra income. 3 is that you already know you want to share the message enough to work toward a full-time income. If you identified yourself as a 2 or 3, take a look at our income disclosure to see how successful our members that actually decide to share the 7K message have been. You can see each rank and what the high, low, mean, and averages are for each one, and what it might take you to create.
Okay, so Zach did a real nice job, but I'm not sure what's happening with my mouse. I didn't realize that when I move it over the video, that it was actually pausing it. So I apologize for that, for the slight gaps there. But Zach did a real nice job of explaining, the importance overall of saving, incrementally or saving for your future in silver and gold. Okay, and this is something that a lot of people come that I've explained or shared this information with. They're like, well, I can't afford to save in silver and gold, and actually, that's a total misconception, because you actually can. And what's really nice about, he touched a little bit on the Sound Money Wallet during the presentation. Okay, now with the Sound Money Wallet, that gives you the ability to incrementally purchase silver and gold in fractional amounts. Like I had mentioned earlier before the video started, even if you had like $1 or a couple of dollars a month and you wanted to actually save in the form of silver and gold, you could. Now, ultimately, the easiest way to build wealth on a consistent basis that is with the autosaver program. That's why they created that. So that way you can, the autosaver program, you have 4 different choices to choose from. And let me see if I think I've got that here. Yeah. You have this, the state animal silver, the silver eagle, which is what I was sharing with you here, this one here, with the state label. And then there's 7 pillars golden oats, and the state animal gold is, you can set that up to have it shipped to you on the 1st, 8th, 15th, 21st, or 26th of every month. And you can actually change those dates if if you get it 1 month on one date, and then you decide you have a upcoming bill or something. To stay active as a member, they, as far as earning points and being able to earn passively from it, you do have to stay active, within a 30-day period, and there is like a 5-day grace period too. So, as long as you would have an autosaver shipped to you, or a purchase made that has points attributed to it within a 35-day period, you would stay active. But what's really nice about the autosavers, you can actually pick the date and kind of set and forget it, like they kind of say. And what happens is, over the course of time, you slowly build up that wealth, and it's just incrementally a little bit each time. And before you know it, like I've been doing this since December 2020, and yeah, I am slowly building a legacy, something that I can pass down to my sons and my grandkids. Okay, and that's something where it gives me that peace of mind, especially as a business owner. I don't have access to a 401k plan, where I would be able to use that to save for my future. So I'm using the avenue of silver and gold, okay, and it's actual physical silver and gold. So that's the easiest way to do it. But real quick, a little bit more about 7K, and before I just go over this real quick, and I'll wrap everything up, and I'll share with everybody the additional bonuses. Is when Zach showed that example of, if you would have collected one silver eagle every month since 1986, when they reissued when President Reagan actually signed into order so they could actually start creating silver eagles. That was something that if I would have done that, but 1986 was the year I graduated. If I would have done that, I would have that $1.2 million collection, and it's like, yeah, it would cost between $45,000 roughly over the course of the past, what's that, 31 years, 32 years. But it's, so when you're doing it incrementally, you don't notice it. It's just like a 401k. When you have the money taken out of your check, you don't realize that it's being taken out, but it's being kind of working for you behind the scenes. That's the same thing with silver and gold. You can have it working for you behind the scenes, and over the course of time. And like the example between the Ford Mustang in 1965 for $2,500 or 2,500 silver eagles or silver coins, silver dollars, versus 2020, you could actually buy two Ford Mustangs with the 2,500 silver dollars. Okay, whereas $2,500 in fiat money cash would basically be the down payment on the car, and then you'd be paying for another 3, 4, or 5 years, depending on how you have it set up. So it just gives you, that was really eye-opening to me. And then also with the gold, purchasing gold, the value, going back to the example I did with the houses, where you could actually, with less gold, buy 3 houses with a higher value over the course of a 20-year span. So that just shows you the importance of, are the value, because silver and gold are always going to be here. There's a demand for it, and it's not something that the government can control as far as the, like fiat money. They print it. Okay, it's a printing press. They print it. That's why, like Robert Kiyosaki refers to it as toilet paper, because it's just paper and it's really not worth anything. So that's something to kind of keep in mind as you're, saving for your future. This is something that you can, an option that you can have, whether you go with 7K or there's other companies out there. I have looked into other companies as far as what their programs are, as far as something comparable to the Sound Money Wallet, and none of them have what 7K has, where you can do it in as little as $1, I should say. So that's something, and you have to do it in a certain amount, and then a lot of places charge you storage fees, where still 7K does not. So you could actually have this money being saved incrementally, or even if you could afford, can afford to buy more in a lump sum. I think the maximum you can buy at a time is, I believe, I want to say $50,000 worth. But like if you just have $1 and you want to buy $1 worth of gold, you can do that, and there's no fee to do it. And there's no fee for the storage. Okay, so that's really nice about 7K. That's where they're different. But then also with 7K, they do have it where you can do member-to-member transfers of either cash that you have in your account or silver and gold. So this is something that, and when the only time there is a fee is when you actually have the physical silver and gold shipped to you, because there's shipping charges and everything, insurance. So there will be a fee with that. And as far as when you liquidate it, like when you do go to, if you had those, say you had 10 silver eagles or 10 gold eagles, and you wanted to convert them to cash and then have it transferred to your bank account, there's like a $5 fee just to have it converted to cash and then sent to your bank account. So it's not really that big of a deal. And they have their processing their fees. Okay, and so they do have the 2 types of memberships. One's the $199 and one's the $499. If you're a total beginner, you can always upgrade if you want. So if you wanted to start with like the $199 standard membership, you do get all the benefits of the training and everything in the back office. And the $499, if you're looking at doing this as like a straight business, like some people do, this is all that they do for their living, is they share 7K and do presentations and educate people on the importance of precious metals. But what I want to do is a special bonus. Okay. And real quick, 7K. Okay. They're located in Idaho Falls, Idaho. So they are a physical company. They're not virtual. They do have a physical location. So if you were actually in Idaho Falls, you could actually walk in their front door, talk to people, transact, and do everything there too. So it's not one of these things where it's something kind of sketchy or something. They've been in business since 2016. They do have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Although personally, I'm not really a huge fan of the Better Business Bureau, because they do, that's another story for another time. But they are accredited. Okay, so that's something that just gives you a little bit of peace of mind too. So they have been around for a while, and the 4 owners there are actually Zach Davis, who we heard from in the video, Roger Ball, Josh Anderson and Richard Hansen, and when they got together years ago, they decided, what can we do to make purchasing silver and gold affordable and easy for everybody, regardless of their income. And that's how they came up with the concept of 7K and the autosaver program, and then helping people, pay it forward. They don't advertise, so they rely on their affiliates or their members to actually share the opportunity with other people. That's why they're able to reward people for, signups and people that stay consistent with their autosaver. So this is kind of something to keep in mind, okay? But if the name Roger Ball looks familiar to you, he's actually the founder of this company called Melaleuca. And if you're in the United States, I'm sure you've heard of it, but they've been around for 20 plus years, and it's a huge company, and so it just kind of shows you the integrity and the type of people that created 7K. Okay, now for my bonuses. Let's see here. Yeah, so there's the two memberships, the premium and the standard. So the additional so it's not just the membership to 7K. You do have all these other different benefits. They do have, you can do 7K advantages, the discount thing that they were talking about in the video. They have gold backed IRA. There's tax advantages too. So if you do go to share this with other people and you start earning passively, even your membership fees is a tax deduction. Okay, it's something because in order for you to earn money, you had to become a member. So there are different tax benefits too. And like anything, I always tell people to consult their financial advisor or their accountant and see what they recommend as far as keeping track of what for your taxes. They do have the autosaver program, the rare and limited edition coins, the dealer direct pricing. So that's the thing is I have compared them to other places. They do have great pricing. They're usually in the top, either the number one or within the top three of pricing. So they are very consistent with offering great prices. They do have healthcare. So if you don't have health insurance, they do have that, and they even have pet health insurance too. And so there's a lot of different benefits just besides the membership itself and getting silver and gold. There's a different thing. Plus, when you get if you do create your or when you create your membership account, you have your own personal website that you can share with people. And anytime anybody purchases something off it or creates a membership or something, you get credited for it. So it's already kind of built in for you. Once you create your membership, you can actually share. You'll have your own link, and it'll actually promote your own website, which is pretty cool. And you can put that on your social media or wherever, or even on your profiles or something. Okay, so let's see. This was the gold notes. Okay, I'm just going to go back to here. Sorry about this. Okay, so what I would like to do is I want to make a special offer for everybody. Everybody that's on this call, you will qualify for the silver giveaway at the end of this month, which is after, I'll probably do it July 1st. So if you watch the replay and it's after then, please still send me your email address and let me know that you watched the video, because I will qualify you for the July giveaway. But what I want to do is a special offer, and I will do this because 4th of July is coming up. I'm very patriotic person. Being in the military and a veteran, I do understand the value and the importance of the 4th of July celebration coming up here in the United States. So what I will do is I will do it actually through my pop's birthday, which is July 10th. He's no longer with me, but this offer that I'm going to share with everybody is valid to July 10th. So if you create your membership, so you can either go through let's go here. You can either do it through the link that I have in the chat, which is sngsolutions.org/silver today, or if you go to 7kmetals.com/Rick F and create your membership, or email me. What I will do is after you've paid for your membership with 7K, and there's like a 5-day grace period. The only reason why I started doing this, the 5-day grace period, is because I had some people try to pull some shenanigans, and I don't want to, just say that I'm going to do this and then, get the short end of the stick, so to speak. But I will, after the 5 days grace period, I will reimburse you $50. That's $50 towards your 7K membership. And that's a bonus from me. It's not from 7K. So don't ask them about that, because they'd be like, what the heck's going on? But then also on top of it, if you send me an email at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org and let me know that you created your account, what I will also be doing, send me your address, and I will be mailing you out one of the Silver and Gold Solutions mugs. And then I also, as a bonus, I will send you a Indian head silver dollar, which is a 1 ounce pure silver coin. And Yeah, I did. I think I might have pulled up the wrong PowerPoint because I did picture this with everything. But and then also another type of precious metals is copper. Okay, and it's not as glamorous as exciting as silver and gold, but it is a precious metals and it does have its value and it's always going to be used just like silver and gold will always be used. I'll send you a 1 ounce copper coin. Yeah, like this one here is a bison. Okay, and that'll be part of your membership package, and that's a gift from me to you. So this between the $50 bonus that I reimbursement and then this. I'm pretty much giving you close to like it's going to be about a $100 value just from me personally, and thanking you for being a part of the Silver and Gold Solutions team. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You can reach out to me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and share it with other people. And yeah, even if you share this video with someone, maybe it's not for you right now. Maybe this opportunity it just doesn't fit where you're at in your life, but keep it in mind for down the road, and then also share it with other people, because if you do share it with someone and say, hey, hey Rick, I shared this with someone, so send me an email, and then when they go ahead and join or something, if they do join, I will get in touch with you and I'll do something to kind of reward you for sharing the opportunity with other people, because my goal here is to pay it forward and share this opportunity with as many people as possible, and I can't do that without your help. And I do really appreciate everybody, because this is something that to me, I'm excited about. This is one of the best things that's ever been shared with me. And, when you see, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. When you see what's going on with the world today, and as far as like all the shenanigans with the government and, with what they're doing and with fiat currency, it's something that's kind of, it's disturbing. Okay, so what I want to do is hang on a second. I want to pull this up here now. I got it. Let's see, new share. This is the picture I was going to show you with Ryan. Okay. So this was him in January this year. I did do an article about this on the worksmarterforyourfuture.com website. But this is him over the course of a year and a half's time. This is his monthly auto savers built up. He actually even has more than that now. But it just goes to show you that a little bit over time, it really does build wealth. And this is something that if he keeps doing this for another 10, 20 years, by the time he's my age, he's going to be pretty much set. Okay. There's no guarantee what the markets are going to do, but there's always a demand for silver and gold, regardless of what the economy and what the world is doing. It's always going to have its value and its purchasing power. So just kind of keep that in mind. Okay. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Thank you very much, or this presentation. Thank you very much for spending your precious time with me. I do really appreciate it. And if there's anything I can do to help you, please feel free to reach out. And I look forward to connecting with you and being having you part of our Silver and Gold Solutions team. And then also, if you go to silverandgoldsolutions.org, there is a lot of information that I shared with this presentation there, and some how-to videos. So if you get stuck creating your 7K account or something, there's information on the website as well. So thank you very much, everybody. Again, thank you. I appreciate your time, and I wish you the best, and have a happy, safe 4th of July if you're here in the United States. And 7K is valid in the United States, Australia, Canada, the UK, New Zealand, Ireland, Mexico, and Singapore. Okay, so there's 8 countries that they're available in. But if you're not in one of those countries, try and utilize the same type of thing where you can save incrementally, whether it's silver or gold or just something in small amounts, just a little bit over time, and it will build up wealth over the course of time. And 5 years from now, you'll look back on it and say, I'm glad I started doing this. But the only way you can start building his wealth is when you start today or tomorrow. Okay, so wish everybody my best, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.